This is Unwanted AI, a real estate image editing application that uses AI to transform interior photos. The app is built on Fal.ai and uses several of their models, which we will investigate. You start by uploading a room photo. The application stores it in Fal.ai storage and displays it in the main viewer. All images are saved in local storage so your work persists. When the page is refreshed, all images are displayed correctly. The application has three main editing models. The first is cleaning, which removes unwanted objects. You can either type prompt like remove the old sofa or remove clutter, or draw a polygon around the area to remove. The polygon mode lets you click points to outline the area, then close the shape to create a mask for removal. The second mode is staging, which redesigns a room in chosen style. When you select an image for staging, a creative assistant panel slides it from the right with style presets like industrial, Scandinavian, mid-century, bohemian, and art deco. Each preset has thumbnail and prompt describing the style. You can pick a preset or write your own prompt. The application uses specialized interior design model to transform the room. The third mode is adding items. You select the image, draw a polygon when you want the item, and describe what to add, such as blue sofa or modern coffee table. You can also upload a reference image to guide the AI, so the application supports prompt only and prompt plus reference workflows. After processing, the application shows a before and after comparison. You can view them side by side or use slider to compare. So the original becomes before and the generated version becomes after. At the bottom there is horizontal strip of thumbnails for all your images, originals, cleaned versions, staged versions, and added items. Each thumbnail shows badges indicating its role, like view, clean, before, after staging, add item, etc. Right-clicking thumbnails opens context menu to set it for different operations, like download it, delete it. Hovering over a thumbnail for a couple of seconds shows a larger preview. This application tracks which images are selected for each operation, allowing you to work on multiple images and switch between them. The interface adapts based on what you are doing. So when cleaning, it shows a prompt input and enables polygon selection mode. When staging, the Creative Assistant panel appears. Everything is saved to local storage so your selections and images persist between sessions. The entire application runs on a Dart theme with modern UI and uses various AI models from Fal.ai depending on the task. Object removal models for cleaning, specialized interior design models for staging, and in painting models for adding items. It's designed to help real estate professionals quickly transform room photos for listings. You can even go further and use other models in addition to the ones I used, which we will explore. To ensure every design is both beautiful and functional, we can integrate advanced depth models that calculate the room's physical layout, helping verify exactly where a sofa can be placed with architectural precision. Beyond static staging, multi-angle generation model allows the camera to rotate and view the newly designed space from different perspectives, providing a truly immersive walkthrough for the property. Let's try the application. We will start with staging. We have 4 empty room images. Now we will stage each room with a different design style. We will upload the first empty room image. When the image is added, it is marked as original and displayed in view mode. Now I switch to staging and I will select the instrumental style prompt. I can modify the prompt or add specific information, but for now I will just proceed with the prompt as is. After processing, the application shows before and after comparison. You can view them side by side or use slider to compare. Actually, the original becomes before and the generated version becomes after. As you proceed images over time, you'll accumulate many badges in the thumbnail strip. You can delete some of them. For example, if an image has been fully processed, the original or clean versions may no longer need to remain. Now we will style the remaining empty rooms using different design styles. We have started all the empty rooms and the processed images look good. You can download them. Next, we will try cleaning a room item and adding a new one. We processed 4 images of our rooms in different styles. I downloaded one of the staged image and uploaded it again to continue working on it. I could directly set the staged image to clean and work on it without any problem, but I want to keep the staged version. I will mark the uploaded version as clean, and as you know, we have 2 ways to remove an item. The first mode is prompt mode, and the second mode is the selection mode. We will start with the selection mode. I'm going to select the rugs using a polygon and remove them. This time, after processing, the app also shows before and after comparison. We can view them side by side or use slider to compare. The original becomes before and the generated version becomes after. As you can see, the processed image quality is not bad. We will discuss how to select an original image to process without losing quality. This time we will use prompting to remove an item. Again, I downloaded the same stage image and will work on it. I just type floral chandelier. You don't need to type remove this item from this place. You just need to type the name of the item to be removed. So it's removed. This time, instead of removing an item, we will add one. Again, I downloaded one of the stage images not to modify the stage image itself, but to run a prompt to add an item. I'm going to add a vase of flowers on the table. We also need to specify the area of the item to be loaded as the model requires it. This time we will use a prompt and a reference image. Fal.ai utilizes multiple AI models, each tailored for specific tasks. Different models are designed for natural language understanding, text generation, summarization, code generation, as well as processing audio, image, and video data. By using specialized models for different types of content, Fal.ai ensures more accurate, efficient, and high-performing results across a variety of applications, making sure each task, whether it involves text, audio, visuals, or video, is handled by the model best suited for it. The resolution of our empty room images is 1024 by 1024. Most modern models, like Flux, are trained specifically on 1024 by 1024 images. Using the size Using the size ensures that AI understands the composition perfectly, preventing issues like the subject being cut off or distorted. If you need a custom size, like wide banner or tall portrait, the dimensions must be multiples of 32. AI models process images in small blocks, mathematical grids. If your image is, for example, 10,000 pixels wide, it doesn't fit perfectly into these blocks. If the dimensions aren't divisible by 32, the AI will often force them by stretching or cropping your image, which can make the final result look blurry or squished. For staging, we use apartment staging model. This is a specialized image-to-image AI model hosted on Fal.ai that virtually furnishes empty apartment or room photos with realistic furniture or decor. You provide an input image of an empty room plus prompt like furnish this room with modern furniture and decor, and the model generates staged version with photorealistic furniture placement. It's designed for real estate marketing, interior design, mockups, property listings, and other use cases where visualizing furnished spaces quickly and cost effectively is valuable. As you can see, a request costs 2.1 cents per processed megapixel. For 1024 by 1024 image is roughly 2.2 cents. We have two options to remove an item. The first option is using prompt. In this case, we use object removal model. We pass an image URL and prompt. The second option is via object selection, where we draw a polygon around the object to remove. In this case, we use the image URL and the mask image URL. I'm going to debug and select the racks using Polygon and remove them so we can see how the masked image looks. So this is the masked image from the Fal.ai storage. And this is the room image. So based on these images, the rocks will be removed from the room. We have two options to add an item. The first is by using a room image, a masked image, and we already discussed on the prompt. We use Flux Pro V1 fill model. For the second case, we use a room image, a masked image, a reference image, and a prompt. In this case, we use Flux Context LoRa in Paint model. You can see that we have a bowl reference image, and based on the prompt, we placed the bowl on the table. You might ask, since we have a reference image, why the exact same bowl doesn't appear on the table. The AI doesn't actually know what a bowl is until you tell it. Without the prompt, it just sees a bunch of colored pixels. By writing what ceramic bowl, you are giving the AI a label. It then goes into its brain and says, okay, I see the reference image, and the user says it's a bowl. I know how light should bounce off a bowl. It uses your words to confirm what it's seeing. So the prompt also handles the logic that the photo can't explain. The reference photo says, here is the texture, and the prompt says, put it on the table with shadows. We could extend the application and use other models as well. For example, the Dead Anything with a model. It's an industry standard tool for transforming a single 2D room photo into a detailed spatial map. This model is specifically designed to understand complex indoor layouts, making it ideal for verifying whether furniture, like a sofa, can actually fit into a space without clipping through walls or floors. So this Quan multiple angles model allows you to rotate around your design. So instead of being stuck with a single flat photo, you can generate the same room from different angles, such as top-down view to check the layout or a side angle to see how much space a sofa takes up. So by adjusting the azimuth left, right, and elevation up, down, you can virtually walk around the room to ensure the furniture looks perfect from every perspective.